time since his franchise was born back in the 90s, and that's Jacksonville hosting in the playoffs as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good AFC matchup in store between the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC Wild Card game. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On play action, Lance eluding the pressure right. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
On 2nd and very short, Lance escaping the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's intercepted. It's the former Titan, Tyrann Mathieu, with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big connection on that one. 37 yards.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam. But notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Choose the mic. Watch. Hey, kill. Mike 2. Watch 2.
Prescott down. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Prescott's throw going to be taken in by Cole. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down and put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They run. It's Kamara. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Alvin Kamara unable to push past that yellow line. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Now play fake. Lance sliding out of the pocket. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Off of play action, here's Lance. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Always so many storylines when you're playing January football. And, Charles, you talk about this offense, their head coach, it's his first time in charge in the playoffs. And I think you and I were both kind of surprised by his demeanor and specifically his comments and his confidence at the press conference where he really all but guaranteed a victory.
Yeah, I was a little bit taken aback because you don't normally see that. And on one hand, it's like, all right, cool. He feels great about his team. But on the other hand, I don't think it's in his best interest to do that. How many playoff games has he won again, Brandon?
None.
So there's your answer right there. I guess what he was trying to do was fire up his team. But he has to make sure he doesn't fire up the other guys because there have been a lot of coaches who made guarantees that are no longer coaching in this league.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
14's the mic. 14's the mic. Let's go, Mike 14.
On 2nd and 10, Lance gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Swinging this out for Pollard. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. He'll buy some time right. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Titans will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he...
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Choose the mic. Hey, let's get that.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And down he'll go at the 25. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look. 6 DBs. Prescott to throw it. The throw taken in by Cole. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Looking for Campbell downfield. He's got him in. Complete. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. From their own territory, an incredible play on 4th down.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards, down to the 10.
Oh, yeah!
On 3rd down, Beasley. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Watch two.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. On play action, Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal.
44 is the mic. 44 is the mic.
Let's get the ball.
Hey, kill. 10. 44, Mike. 44.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
You don't want none. Fofo's the mic. Mike Fofo.
They'll try to pound it in with Ricard. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on 1st down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Here we go with Kamara. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Titans defense will celebrate the goal line stand. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now their defense came through to the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. Goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They were just trying to give their offense a little more room down near their own goal line, but this is just going to make things worse.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Back near his goal line. Here's Lance.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
All day.
Well, they're obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
Yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
throw complete right side to Cooks.
And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning.
We own them. You go take 47. You got tight right there. Kill, kill, kill. Joker, 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 joker.
On second down, Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Kill, kill, kill.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Alvin Kamara taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin first and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to go up top again. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked out by Michael Fitzpatrick. And the Jags force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Well, he's got one of the strongest arms in the league. Some people may say the strongest, but that can also have a downside occasionally, and here he's intercepted.
Yeah, when we talk about strong arms, being able to throw it deep downfield doesn't necessarily take the strongest. It takes more of the timing type of a quarterback. It's great to be able to take your shot, but when it hangs up there just a bit too long, you put it in jeopardy. And in this case, it was intercepted.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. Mike 2, Mike 2. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Choose the Mike.
Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Whoa! Let's get it. Mike 2, watch 2, watch 2. Watch the slats, watch the slat. Mike 2, under. 2, watch the run. Choose the Mike.
On third down, it's Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And it's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big play that time through the air. 39 yards.
47. Switch today. Mike 2, Mike 2. Exit, exit.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Tracy Walker. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
And whistle resulted in losing yardage. Back to the 3. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they're backed up at the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Play action, now it's Lance. Flush to his right, toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Plenty of adjustments likely being made by both teams in their respective locker rooms. To find out who advances to the divisional round, let's get you back out to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Both teams trying to avoid being 1-and-done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. It doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs a year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17. On second down now, Beasley. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they will get this into the end zone for a touchdown.
They are not ready for us.
And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. How does the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away? And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's Lance. He's going to find his tight end Gray complete. That's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21.
The coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up fourth down.
Show it up. Show it up.
And they'll go for it. Lance dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off around the 41. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. It turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
An extra point by Gain is up and good, and it's now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. Evidence to the contrary on that last possession.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
14's the mark. 14's the mark.
Shotgun now for Lance. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. On play action, Lance. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. And that is incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lance rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this one is incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get high.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Here's Lance.
Flushed out right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. .38-yard line, 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Beasley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jaguars continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. The Titans on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and forever. Steps away. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team game over personal protection.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance, flush to his right. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
14's the mark. 14's the mark.
sets now to throw.
On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Pollard going to try the right side. Pollard now a first down and shedding the tackle, and now some room. Touchdown, Titans.
And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And they are looking good. A two-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. And Kamara running on first down but finding nowhere to go as he's bottled up behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Yeah. Mike 2.
Prescott. And that's complete to Cooks. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Watch 2. Come on. You better bring it. Mike 2.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. 51 yards. And the Jaguars have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end of their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Pollard again. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Off of play action, here's Lance. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Lance and company going on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch 2. You.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down steps will put this offense in a precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw going to be taken in by Cole. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Well, a clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Hey, kill. Hey. You got 3. 3 down. Like 22.
Prescott here to throw. Side complete. That's Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Check safety. Check 50. Check 43. Check.
Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Man, that's trash. Mike's 22.
Tighten up. Pull together.
Switch.
They run the counter. Beasley. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll keep it on the ground. Beasley. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.